In the end, it's happening.
At the end, it's happening.
Hello, everyone. We're starting here.
Hello.
We weren't even planning to start in some way, somehow, but we did it in the end.
Yeah.
So we're feeling a little bit anxious for the first time.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's nice. We are really excited. We are really happy to be here for the first time. I mean, Rosa, it's our project.
Yeah, and it's finally going. And in the end, all these weeks, almost months of preparation, we were thinking, who's going to be the first one we're going to host? Who's going to be the first one? And then we said, okay, let's do it. Just us. We always have to ask questions and talking about other people, but never ourselves. Never.
Yeah, it's a kind of introduction about ourselves, about who we are, why this project, from where it started and everything. So we said, let's do it. Actually, it was your idea.
See, vabbè, you came out like this.
Yeah, it's also better. And nothing, the project basically, because a lot of people ask about that, like why, how.
What it's going to be about.
Yeah, and it's about everything and nothing. Like the topic is up to you. It's up to the person that's...
we host, yeah.
Yeah. So we are gonna ask, of course, some question, but it's gonna be a really friendly and spontaneous conversation that we will have.
Which is not now.
Which is not now. We started this project. Actually, it's 1 year ago.
Almost 1 year ago, yeah, with Sair.
With Sair, 1 year ago, we were working in the same company, and we decided to do this project and to start with the employee of this company, and then.
It became something.
Something,
but
something for us.
It
became something. It's our little baby.
Yeah, exactly. We nurtured it as a little baby since we started. I remember because it seems like not even one. It's actually 1 year ago that is almost this thing is going on. It just reminds me like if yesterday we started to speak in the company about having this idea of starting this podcast.
Yeah, but even if you think about the first time that we did, like for me now it's kind of the first time because it's a different project. But you remember the first time that we started as well, and we felt completely different from the other times, but because of course then we are more used to do it and everything, and
I feel more pressure.
Because we don't have anyone, it's just us now.
No, we don't have anyone. We're just ourselves, so we have to speak about ourselves. What the fuck is going on now?
Yeah, I mean it's not just it's about ourselves, but at the same time it's nice because we never did it, even between the two of us, you know.
What is Rosa for you? What is this podcast for you?
For me, it's about learning. I really believe that each of us, it doesn't matter what you did and how you did some specific things in your life, but you can learn from each other's stories. So this is Rosa for me, just sharing. And what is for you?
I don't know. I've been thrown into this. I didn't even know like.
No, actually, you know what? Like this is something that I never asked you. I would like to know how Rosa impacted you, like if not Rosa in general, like this project, even since the beginning, since last year, like if it changed somehow, if you found it useful even for you, for your personal.
That's a nice question. I don't know, like useful for me in which way? Like if, on my personal development, on who I am, what I am, probably yes, especially in the company. When we were doing that in the company at the time, it was so weird for me being in front of a camera because I've never been in front of a camera in general with someone, like in hosting and then asking questions. But it was also a part of my personality that I discovered throughout the various episodes that we did, 5, 6 in the end. But it was something that we did, you know. So we started with that, and I started to discover, okay, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like with people. I'm starting to...
Oh, you always like to speak with people. Like, this is not something...
Who dated me knows. Who dated me knows that I like to speak a lot. But I know, like, it's weird. So how impacted me? Nothing. It get me more extroverted than I actually am. It get me more confident about myself about speaking with people. Yes, for sure. And I discovered that I like it. I never thought about doing this in my life because I have podcasts. I don't feel myself like a host of something that is going to speak with someone somehow. So this is what it is in the end.
Well,
I would say, and it's nice. It's nice also because it's something that, at least from my side, I don't know from your side, it made me discover a lot of things from people that we met. Like, I don't know, like we get also friendship with you, Said, about everything. And it's crazy because if you think about it, we like, it's not even that we know each other from a long time. It's just 1 year. And it seems 10 years from my side. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, of course, because we went through, like, it's different than when you are in your hometown, when you live abroad and you are, like, you meet people. Like, this year was, like, for
intense.
real, really intense. So it was like 10 years, and I believe like it's like I know you guys since so long time, like
See,
it's crazy.
We're spending too much time together sometimes.
He doesn't want to spend time with me anymore.
No, it's weird. But yeah, so nothing. This is happening. I don't even know like what to say about it now, because I don't give a fuck if people is gonna like it or not in the end. But I hope we ourselves in the end. I hope we develop something out of this. You know, I hope that we're gonna develop something.
What I really like from other people, the feedback is really important in everything in general in life, but especially when you build something from scratch. So what I heard once that a person told us about after being a guest during the podcast was like, wow, it was like being in a therapy session, you know, because for real it's up to you what you want to talk about and how much you want to go in deep about the topic, but like sitting here and talking with us and understanding that there are other people like you, that they think exactly the same things like you, or they experience the same exactly thing. Like I thought sometimes, you know, that sometimes I just think that, why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
No, nothing.
Okay. No, because what I was saying is that there are some people like they think, like me, like I'm just experiencing this specific thing, but then I share it and there is exactly the same thing that is happening to the other person. I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only one here.
No, and now we're experiencing what the host experienced when they're with us. Because there's this moment when we started, it's not obvious. Maybe people would not understand it until they're not here. They're not in front of the cameras. They're looking at you. But now, when we started, we were doing this podcast. Okay, we're gonna do the introduction. We're gonna do this, blah blah, whatever. And sometimes, like, it's weird because when you're front there and you're the one who's not gonna do the question, but the one who's gonna actually get the questions from the others, which is me and you, and the opposite in this case. I felt like seconds were like my mind was blank totally because I was so anxious now. So being here, I understand how people felt.
Yeah.
And I was playing cool with them. No, it's fine. You're gonna. Then
no, of
you're
course.
Here, like.
I mean, I think from both sides it's also hard. Like from our side, because having the guiding this, it's not easy at the same time.
No, now I'm feeling not that easy.
But of course, like the other person, like we are experiencing this now, that like we don't know, not the questions, but what even to talk about, how to guide also how to put the thing. So of course, and we just hope that we can develop this project even more during these months.
What do you want to achieve from the podcast?
That's a tricky question. What I want to achieve is
being rich.
What I want to achieve, that's a really nice question. It's people wanting to be part of it, because it means that it's going well. It means that we are sending a message. So this is what I really want to achieve. It's not about something crazy, or it's about sharing. So for me, what I just want to achieve is people understanding the main goal of this project and wanting to be part of it. You know?
Yeah, the main project. Yeah, the main point for the project for me as well is the same thing. Mostly sharing experiences, thoughts, having a stream of consciousness with people, going into deep talks if it's possible sometimes, because it's not obvious having a deep talk sometimes.
Yeah, and not everyone wants to go in that part. You know, there are a lot of people that they want to avoid problems and to avoid to speak about some specific things that I believe nowadays, if you share and if you talk about these specific topics, it's really important, you know, like...
We've been bothering a lot of people lately to ask, I want to be part of the podcast, I want to be interviewed, what do you want to talk about? And then they're like...
But about what? But why? How?
Why me?
No, I don't want to judge. It's normal. Like, put yourself in their positions. Like, they would say the same.
Yeah,
you would say the same. Like,
wait, I would say, who's this fucking idiot? I'm talking about myself.
Which podcast? Come on.
Come on, who the fuck are you? Nobody knows you. Shut the fuck up. This will be my bad. Right. It's fine. Let's believe in this.
But if you are participating to a podcast, which is the topic that you would like to talk about?
Okay. I don't know. There's many topics that I will talk about. The first one, it's how I changed throughout my growth. I'm not talking about personal growth in experience and whatever. Actually, my growth. When I was 16, I changed a lot. Like, even in 3 years. I don't know what happened to me in my life. I've always been changing so fast because I was experiencing a lot of stuff in my life, bad or good, whatever they could be. So this would be one of the topics, like how growth impacted myself and how it molded me in something that I'm still being in the process of being molded.
Of course. And in which point are you now?
Liquid stage.
How would you describe
how would I describe myself? I don't fucking know.
Not describing yourself, no. Not describing. I don't know exactly the same thing.
If I have to tell in which point of my life I am right now, let's suppose that I'm a loading screen, I would say that I'm at 50%.
And how much this year in Barcelona affected you?
30%. 30% of this year in Barcelona affected me. And you know it.
Yeah.
It's been so fucking intense about everything, about this city. It's incredible. It's good and bad at the same time. It's good and bad. But for you, instead, if you have to say like this, which part of your life you're now? In which stage?
I have no fucking idea.
This is how it is.
I have no fucking idea. I don't know a lot of things. I know a lot of things, but I don't know at the same time a lot of things. I'm just experiencing all the day by day everything, but it's so intense because for the first time in my life I'm building something by my own somewhere else that is not my hometown.
It's also
like you are doing, of course, like
this.
You and Sair.
No, I'm saying like us. What are we doing now? This is building something.
Exactly, this is building something, but also like building your life. You know, like
I know.
From the little thing where you live, from your friends, from your personal relationships and everything. Like it's really really hard when you are far from your hometown, far from your family. So, and I did experiences abroad, like doing the master, doing 3-4 months here or there, but this year was something wow, you know, and I believe that I grow a lot.
But I hope also like that the podcast itself, when we have talks with people, will help us grow in this kind of way, because it is what it is in the end of the day. Let's not think about the fact that now we have cameras that are recording us, mic that are recording what we're saying, but mostly of the growth that we have beside experiences is also like talks with people. Talks with people, because for example, I was speaking today with one of my friends. He's in Austria, maybe wants to live his life, change his life again because like Austria, blah blah whatever. And in Italy we have like this concept of having like the fixed job life, blah blah whatever. And when I was thinking today while I was taking the shower, and I was supposed to answer him this and I didn't. Nicola, sorry. what I was thinking is just that how our mindset impacts us so much, because us Italians, mostly many of us has got this mindset of I want to have the fixed job in my life, blah blah, and then just by speaking with people around here in the city, I noticed a lot of people that doesn't have this mindset. They like to do 6 months working, 6 months of traveling, even not fixed job, temporary job, just to save money. As an Italian, I think
it's about the culture. This is
exactly.
a lot about the culture. Is not. I don't know if it's whole Italy or there are other countries like that. In general, it's about personality, but the culture a lot. So this mindset, I completely agree. Like if, for example, if you ask me what you want to do in your life, like in your professional life, I have no idea. And there are some people that they have just this mindset, and it's great for me. It's great, but at the same time, you meet a lot of people here that they wanna change from one point to another, doing completely different things, and here it's normal. It's something completely normal, but I felt the same. Like I'm kind of the different one in my group of friends in Italy, and because I don't know exactly what to do, and for me it's completely normal not knowing what you want to do.
So this is the point of what I'm saying. Just by speaking with people around here, my mind opened on this side, because we have this fixed mentality of like being settled in life, blah blah, and then and I hope that I will achieve the same with the podcast as well. Speaking about topics that I never thought about with people in general, like, but whether it would be music, whether it would be live, whether it would be war, if someone speak about war, politics, whatever.
Of course. Well, politics is a little bit more delicate about
fine.
Topic, and
we like to piss people.
Yeah, especially you. I would be like, I don't know, but actually, it's the main goal even of the project. Like. Sharing, knowing, and this is what is happening here. Like when you meet people from different cultures and you understand even their mindset, you take something from them,
and you grow.
And you say, okay, this is normal being like this. It's normal not knowing that. So at the end, the thing it's meeting people, knowing and learning.
Yeah,
and
that's what we hope we would do. Let's suppose that we're at plants. We're surrounded by plants now, and the talks with other people is just water that fills the plant. Let's hope that we will grow. So nothing. I think that's all from my side regarding the podcast. I hope like the people got something from our own stream of consciousness, what we were saying.
Yes.
And let's hope that you like it, guys.
Many people, we hope are gonna be our friends being here. Other people, we just also hope that they're gonna be people that we don't know and we wanna know even more in deep. And that's the main goal of the project. This is Roberto and Sara. Sair is exactly here with us.
And guys, don't forget to not give a fuck on your life.
Exactly. Bravo.
This will be the ending of our podcast. I just got it
Bravo,
now.
Roberto.
I just got it now. I don't know if I did the right or good thing, but I just got it now. And just don't forget that we just started like from scratch. We didn't prepare anything. So if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
Ciao, guys.
Bravo.